Hello, and welcome to Requestor Orientation, an orientation for those who wish to request international reach ambassadors for their event, classroom, or any space where you need one cross-cultural speaker or more. This orientation is not mandatory to request through the program, but we encourage first-time requesters to watch this video. This way, you'll be able to fully understand the REACH program and how to request through the program. So first, what is International REACH? REACH is a global education program which places international students and family members on campus, in schools, and in the community to serve as speakers on their countries, cultures, and current issues. Both international students at the University of Wisconsin-Madison on a visa and their family members can partake in this program to be cross-cultural speakers for requesters. These speakers are called ambassadors. REACH ambassadors also present in a wide range of places, campuses, schools, and community spaces. Countries, cultures, and current issues are the broad topics that ambassadors part of the REACH program can present on. REACH ambassadors can present on things that are broad or even present and discuss specific topics that are related to their cultures, countries, and current issues. We'll get more into the topics a little later. The REACH program consists on average of 100 ambassadors, which are the international students from about 30 countries around the world. The REACH program has formerly been a program here at UW-Madison for 20 years. If you're interested in more data, about 3,000 audience members per year from schools, the community, and UW have interacted with or watched an international student present through the REACH program. As you can see, many international students partake in this program and are looking forward to fulfilling your request and being engaged with those in Madison, in the classroom, and beyond. Here are the general partners with the International REACH program. Ambassadors are the volunteer speakers for the program who are international students and scholars at UW-Madison and their family members. You and several other individuals like yourself are the requesters, campus personnel, area K-12 teachers, or community members who request one, some, or many ambassadors to present, discuss, perform, or speak based on the format of the type of request you'd like to make. When making the request, you'll be speaking directly to the REACH staff. By looking at this diagram, you can see the process of how we recruit REACH ambassadors for you. First, we receive your request. Then, once we receive your request, we recruit REACH ambassadors for you and search for ambassadors who match what you're looking for and who would like to partake in your request. REACH staff also keeps you updated on information regarding the ambassadors and keeps in communication with you, so you're able to ask questions and we're able to exchange important information. We also keep in contact with ambassadors about the request so they understand all the necessary components. These are just a few examples of the types of requests we've received in the past. We are always open to different types of topics, spaces, and events for requests that REACH staff receive. These range from performances to foreign language discussions in classrooms to academic presentations on geographic regions. Feel free to pause the video and look at a few examples of those we've served in the past. Here are also some requester testimonies from those that have requested through the International REACH program. As you can see, requesters have benefited greatly from requesting through International REACH. We always do our best to accommodate for requesters, and these testimonies are only a few of the words we've heard back from requesters. Now, we can talk about the goals of the International REACH program. Our main goals that we strive to meet each year are these four: to encourage cross-cultural interaction, foster global awareness and understanding, support the Wisconsin idea, which we'll learn more on the next slide, and to enhance the international student experience. Through having these presentations, discussions, performances, and requests in general, REACH ambassadors are here to improve global competency and to spread knowledge within the community, the UW campus, and K-12 schools. We also serve the international students who are REACH ambassadors. They gain the experience of connecting with others, telling their story, and improving their presentation and dialogue skills. The Wisconsin idea is the principle that the university should improve people's lives beyond the classroom wherever you may be. It spans UW-Madison's teaching, research, outreach, and public service throughout the world. In other words, REACH ambassadors are a part of a well-respected community of UW-Madison students, faculty, staff, and alumni, and wherever they may be, whether it be Madison, their home country, or elsewhere, they should improve people's lives beyond the classroom. With international reach, you, the requester, help us fulfill this goal by having REACH ambassadors present and by completing REACH's goals of fostering global awareness and enhancing cross-cultural understanding. Here, we can show you the structure of how international reach is run and the departments that oversee this program. Generally, the International Reach program is run by International Student Services, which answers to the Division of Student Life at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Through this structure, you can visually see who runs the International Reach program and understand that our mission and goals are in accordance with the goals of UW-Madison, the Division of Student Life, and International Student Services. Now, we can talk about the different formats and topics that ambassadors can speak on for you. There are several options for the format of REACH requests. It can vary based on audience, event space, and more. Be sure to be specific on what type of presentation format you'd like the REACH ambassadors to present in. The format can range from small discussion groups to performances to lecture with PowerPoint. These are just a few of the examples of the types of formats that REACH ambassadors can present in. Ultimately, it is important that you specify the format so that the ambassadors can be prepared to give you a great presentation. An important part of presenting is also knowing the audience. It is important for you, the requester, to inform the REACH staff on the type of audience the ambassadors will present for. The audience will almost always determine the content and format of the presentations. Here are a few typical examples. Elementary-age students will typically request a hands-on, interactive presentation such as games, music, arts and crafts, dance, and more. Additionally, kids will prefer visuals, like artifacts, food, and pictures. These presentations may also be poster fairs and are usually for smaller audiences. For high school and campus presentations, ambassadors will often use a PowerPoint with visuals, or there will be a panel and Q&A sessions. These audiences may be larger. Requesters determine the content and format of the presentation, especially at this point. You know what you're looking for your event. As stated earlier, REACH ambassadors present, discuss, do panels, and more in many different topics that have to do with culture, countries, and current events. General topics and sensitive topics can come up during presentations. A few sensitive topics cross-culturally are race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, age, class, religion, politics, and human rights. If the requester requires a presentation with sensitive topics, ambassadors may speak on them. REACH ambassadors know that it is best to be honest and true to themselves and their personal beliefs. Therefore, ambassadors can say that these are their beliefs and they do not necessarily represent their country as a whole. We strive to be honest in our presentations and to spark the genuine interest in understanding different cultures. The process of understanding different cultures can often bring about the understanding of different beliefs. Also, please keep in mind that ambassadors may or may not be experts in the topic that you'd like them to present on. Ambassadors are here to share their perspectives and the knowledge that they know, but it is not possible for them to always be experts in, for example, the type of research you're doing or the subject matter of an entire class. It is their perspectives, experiences, and personal knowledge that they are sharing. How the audience receives the presentation can vary. Most of our presentations and other requests are done in person. However, if by chance your school or community center is outside of Madison, a few of our requesters have opted to receive the presentation through Skype. Even if you are in the Madison area, You can request to receive this presentation through Skype, especially since it's time efficient and cost efficient, as transportation is not necessary. Now that we've discussed the presentations and formats that ambassadors can demonstrate for you, we can tell you how to request for one, some, or many REACH ambassadors for your event. First, go to iss.wisc.edu/international-reach. From there, you'll see the option to request a speaker at the bottom. Click on this and it will direct you to the next page. On this next page, click on Speaker Request Form. This will direct you to a form that will prompt you to answer certain questions about the event that you would need REACH ambassadors for. It is important to answer each question on the form. This way, REACH staff will be able to understand exactly what you're looking for your event. After you submit this form, it will be sent to the REACH staff, and we will shortly be in contact with you to confirm your request. When using REACH program, it is great to know that the REACH ambassadors do this free of charge. REACH staff has its own budget for taxis and social events and trainings, but may ask to split a taxi fare if the event is more than a 20-minute drive. This is always subject to how healthy the REACH budget is within the particular year that you request in. It is not mandatory to contribute to the taxi fare, but we may request a contribution depending on the budget. As stated earlier, REACH staff match requesters to the right ambassador. Some types of presentations need more time to match ambassadors and to prepare. To help with preparedness, it's important for requesters to let us know what you'd like your audience to learn. Additionally, the earlier you request, the more likely we're able to match you with sufficient and well-prepared ambassadors. We prefer that we receive the request at least 3 weeks before your scheduled event so that we have enough time to match you with the right ambassadors. As certain times of the year are busier for students at the university, it can take time to recruit the international ambassadors you would need. By keeping these things in mind, REACH ambassadors will have time to prepare for their presentations and you can have a great experience. We also do not encourage last-minute cancellations. We are understanding when it comes to emergencies and occurrences that are out of your control. Be sure to notify REACH staff as soon as possible if you decide you need to cancel. If by perchance you're not quite convinced about requesting an international student REACH ambassador, here are the benefits you'll have from doing so. You'll be able to meet students from around the world, be a part of global citizenship, contribute to the promotion of intercultural dialogue, help the REACH program sustain its program, and enhance global experience by bringing the world even to students who may not be privileged to experience the world through traveling or study abroad. By having the REACH program, everyone is included in the dialogue. At the end of every school year, the International REACH program hosts an appreciation reception to appreciate the dedication and hard work that ambassadors have contributed to the program throughout the school year. You will receive this invitation when it gets closer to the reception, so we encourage you to join us for the celebration. You can also meet even more ambassadors who are part of the program, and it helps us appreciate you, the ambassador, as well. Now that we've talked about requests and what REACH requesters should know, here is our contact information. Feel free to always reach out to us via email or phone and visit our website. You can also like our page on Facebook and follow us on our Instagram page. We again thank you for your interest in being a requester for the International REACH program. We are happy to assist with any further questions you may have. It takes everyone's participation to build awareness, respect, and understanding across borders. We are looking forward to receiving your request soon.